There we go. All right. What is up? Welcome to Driving the Line the second time. My name is Alan Bell. And starting us off on mute. I'll tell you what, the system's already trying to shut us down because this is a big, big show today. So, number one, I'm an idiot. All potential sponsors out there, yep, I want you to know what you're dealing with here. Both host and producer is a big dumb moron and can't figure it out. Justin, save me. Hey, man, who got it quiet as us? Nobody. Good morning, everybody. So good to see all of you. Hope you're having a good Tuesday so far. All right, let's jump into it here because we've got a ton to get to. If you could hit the like button for me, I will not ask you for anything else, but I will ask you for that. It's absolutely massive, especially on days like this. So please, if you could, if you're watching on your phone, just grab the screen, pull it down, hit like, pop it right back up. I swear to God, I won't bug you again. I got a ton for you. I won't bug you again, but we need that one today. My man, Big Brian, AB, we good for 12 p.m. Central today? Yes, sir, we are. Yes, sir, we are. I will see you then, my friend. All right, let's take a look at yesterday before we look forward. Solid day here. Giants, Pirates, got that one. What a comeback by the Pirates, by the way. Guardians, Mets, over 8, got that one. Kyle Schwarber, home run. He hit 2 of them. Get that. Pete Alonso, he hit a, 3-run bomb. Plus 325, got that. And we missed on the Reds and the Cubs, 3-2. One more run by the Cubs. If we could have got it to 3-3, that at least got us the push. And then Brad obviously absolutely smoked it, man. Novi Pazar, IMT, Novi Beograd. About the best I could do. Both teams to score and the over 2.5 absolutely smoked it, man. Because that's what Brad does, baby. This man is built on toughness. All right. Just crushing it. I did it again. He did do it again. Bradley, you did. That's what I'm saying. The soccer picks are too easy for you. Though you're just smashing those. Now it's about adding home runs in there. But here you go. Here's the question. Blue Jays, Rockies, over 11.5. Blue Jays, Rockies, under 11.5. Did you see that last night? We were talking about that elevation. What, they score 15 runs, the Blue Jays? You're going to go Yankees, Rangers, over 8.5? Or Yankees, Rangers, under 8.5? Polls in the chat. Vote now. Update as we always do at the end of the show. At least we'll try to. Now, some news real quick. Today is Tuesday. Okay? All right, have a good day. No, what if that were the news? The news is this. This is the last Tuesday of 2025 that you will not have a crew exclusive. Starting next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, the first of our crew exclusives that we will do each week. So that will fire back up next week. So this will be the last Tuesday without it. We'll be live 8 p.m. Eastern. And you have to be a member of the crew to be a part of those because it is going to, look, Matty Ice said it best, man. Club going up. If you want to be a part of that, dude, hit that QR code right there. $5 a month. What is the math on that? Like 19 cents a day? Dude, look at this. There you go. Covered for the month. Covered for the year. I'm just talking mess. But yeah, we'll get the crew exclusives going. They are a ton of fun. What we do is all of us part of the crew. Well, I'll say this. I'll hang tight on those because we have 2 of them. But, man, it's a fun time. We live bet games. We hang out together. Live video. Dude, no pants, as Brian said. It's fantastic, man. So those will start up next Tuesday. Ooh, first time you're here. Do you have to wear pants? Nope. Country club rules, baby. Do whatever you want. Now I'll tell you what else you can do whatever you want with. And that's with them picks, boy. Let's get it. Okay. So here are our picks. Now, hang tight one second. Justin said, AB, put the QR code up there one more time. for everybody. Let me throw it up there, right there. Scan that QR code. Tina said, good morning, AB and crew. Tina, proud member there. Tina, so good to see you. Good morning to you as well. Yep, scan that QR code right there, or the link is in the show description on YouTube or audio podcast if you're listening that way. You can see the link right in there. $5 a month, man. I'll get you on the 5. Don't even sweat that. I got you on the 5. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Touchdown, Tina, Matty boy. You're right. All right, let's get into the picks here. This is what we got. Now, I need you to hang tight with me because, like I said, you know me, a pretty lazy dude. And I thought to myself, okay, well, it's just me today on the show. Last night, Big Chicago Pat kicked over 2 WNBA plays. So let me hit those first. Paige Buckers over 18.5 points at plus 105. Kelsey Plum over 18.5 points at minus 110. Now, I will let Pat, let that rip. Breaking it down in the chat. I don't want to speak for my man. He's way more knowledgeable than I am. I would just make him and myself sound dumb. But Big Pat, that's what he's on, man. Paige Buckers over 18.5 points. Kelsey Plum over 18.5 points as well. Okay, so now, here's what I've got. Oh, and Justin, dude, got it. Boom. Welcome in, big dog. So good to have you, brother. So good to have you. If you need anything, you let me know, all right? Pat, thanks, AB. Of course, brother. Thank you, man. And got him in last night, too. Okay. So you see my picks here. I have 6. Follow me here because I'm serious. I'm about to go Mosh on you. All right. So we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to segment this out. So the first 3 picks that you see from me, all right, and I'll pull this up. The white ones, okay, those are baseball plays for today. All right, and again, we'll be live today at 3 p.m. Eastern, normal time. We'll have more, but the 3 white ones are Major League Baseball plays for today. Giants, Pirates over 7.5. I'm going to keep riding it. Guardians, Mets over 8. I'm going to keep riding it. And then the Brewers and the Braves, I think today might be finally like the first normal game that they have. And I think it's going to be a stupid game. I don't know if the Braves win. I don't know if the Braves lose. I wouldn't really bet on that part. But I think the Braves are going to give up runs today. And I think the Brewers are going to give up runs too. So I'm going to roll with the over 8 on this one. Okay, now, Brian said another under. I know. Okay, so the next 3 are preseason game for Thursday. Ravens plus 4.5. They play on Thursday. They're getting 4.5 against the Colts. I might take the Ravens second string against the Colts starters. You can give me that plus 4.5. I don't know who the hell is playing for Indianapolis. Could tell you a name. But I'll roll with the Ravens plus 4.5. Okay. I'm down with that. Next. Stanford, Hawaii. Under 53.5. Go check your books. College football. This is week 1, and it's early. I think Stanford's going to be atrocious. And I don't think Hawaii is going to be a whole hell of a lot better. But they will be better. Hawaii will put up some points. This ain't the Hawaii we know from 99 and 2000. All right? We might be up at Club La Vila getting our roll on. Now, look, Whale, you're right. Hawaii's QB is legit. He is. I don't trust anyone else on that team. But that's what I'm saying. Hawaii's going to score points. Now, they're not going to go, 70. But they're going to score. But Stanford's defense will slow this thing down a little bit in places. And that's all we need for an under. And I don't think Stanford's going to score worth a flip. So I'm going to go ahead and take that under 53.5. You have time on this. So the Ravens play, that is for this Thursday, 2 days from now. Okay? But Stanford, Hawaii, I think it's August 23rd. So you've got time. All right, Fresno State, Kansas, over 51.5. I think it's going to be the complete opposite. I think Kansas is going to be a fun team this year, and I think Fresno State's going to be fun. And I think that this game is going to be offensive-led on both sides. I'm all in on Fresno State and Kansas over 51.5. Because Kansas ain't backing down from nobody, and you know Fresno State's not either. Like, I'm down for this one. Okay, so again, you've got Pat's Place here, Paige Buckers over 18.5 points, Kelsey Plum over 18.5 points. All right, you have mine. The three white ones here are Major League Baseball for today. Giants Pirates over 7.5, Guardians Mets over 8, Brewers Braves over 8. Ravens plus 4.5. That is this Thursday in 2 days. Stanford, Hawaii under 53.5. You got a couple weeks on that. Fresno State, Kansas over 51.5. You got a few weeks on that. Okay, now, and look, we'll get to baseball in a minute, but we got more business. So if you missed the afternoon show on Monday, Driving the Nightline, 3 p.m. Eastern, here are all of our college football week 1 plays that we have so far. So we just put in Stanford game and the Fresno State game. Yesterday, we put in 4. Georgia Tech, -4 against Colorado. Look, this is nothing against Colorado, but Georgia Tech's the last team that you want to play in week 1. They're going to be fundamentally sound. They're going to be ready to go, and they're going to want to beat your brains in. And again, this is nothing against Colorado, but Shador ain't there. Travis Hunter ain't walking through that door. Poor Deion's had cancer all offseason. I don't know how prepared Colorado's going to be. But I know Georgia Tech is. Brent Key, you might as well be running fall camp at Paris Island. He's running the Marines. So you can give me Georgia Tech -4 against Colorado. I don't care that they're on the road. I actually think Georgia Tech will like it that it's on the road. No distractions. Next one, Utah -6.5. All right, week 1, they're playing UCLA. Now, I don't think that Utah is going to be that great of a football team. I'm not counting them out. I'm not saying they're going to be terrible, but they're not what we saw a couple years ago. But that being said, okay, again, this is more of a play against UCLA. And this is not a play against Nico. But I know Nico, understand Nico, have seen Nico since he was in high school. I'm just telling you, he ain't going to be prepared. UCLA is not going to be prepared for this game. They're going to be a little bit of a mess. A lot of changes this offseason. And they weren't that good of a football team coming in before Nico. So I'm going to roll the Utah -6.5 because what Utah and Georgia Tech both do, all right, is they run the football, play defense that travels. You don't make a ton of mistakes doing that. You don't turn the ball over that much doing that. I like both of those with the points. Tennessee, Syracuse under 53.5. This could be a good game, but understand, this is in Atlanta, Saturday morning at 11 a.m. So it's a road game for both teams. There's going to be a lot of orange. But Tennessee's breaking in a brand new quarterback. Syracuse breaking in a brand new quarterback. Tennessee's going to use their defense to win this game and run the football. I'm just telling you. They're not going to go crazy. And Syracuse is a good football team. Right? Tennessee's a 14-point favorite. I ain't touching that. But I'll touch that under 53.5. And then finally, Texas, Ohio State. Over 48.5. Look, both of these teams are breaking in new quarterbacks. That being said, they're two pretty damn good quarterbacks with two pretty damn good sets of wide receivers and running backs and offensive line. I mean, these teams have it all. They absolutely have it all. So I'm going to roll over 48.5. I think we could get a hell of a game here. I think we could get overtime. Not betting and counting on that, but I like the over 48.5. So those are, and all this is in the Discord. I've already put it in there before today's show. So you have all this, so you are caught up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the football season. Scott said, AB, you're the greatest. I am not. That is you, my friend. I'm just happy to be here, buddy. So we've reached football season. Now, what we'll normally do is go through every game we have on the docket, right? Tuesdays are a good day to do that. But we looked at preseason games yesterday, and we'll go through those Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right? We got I think it's 3 games on Thursday, 3 on Friday, 10 on Saturday, and 2 on Sunday, right? We'll hit the days of those games. But I want to go ahead and look at week 1. Week 1 in the NFL. And we've got time on this. But I want to go ahead and look. And I've started a list. All right. And this is what we're going to do throughout the year. We're going to start our list on Tuesday. Just what we like. Doesn't mean we're going to place the bets. I mean, we can if we really like the bet, right? And we're beating a number, But we're going to start to get our groove, how we've gotten baseball down, right? Don't worry. We'll keep doing all that. But we're going to start setting up the NFL. So week 1, and again, you don't have to agree with me. And we'll adjust this as we do, throughout the season. You don't have to agree with me. But these are the plays that I have identified that I like so far. Again, I haven't bet them, but I wanted to bring them up. We've got plenty of time. So this is week 1, not preseason. This is week 1 of the NFL. All right, number 1, the Chargers plus 2.5 against the Chiefs in Brazil. Is going to be a weird game. The Chargers are going to play defense. The Chargers are going to run the football. All right, the Chiefs, they're going to be the Chiefs. It's going to be a tight game. It's a division game. These are usually 3 points or less. And now that the Chiefs are going to Brazil as well, yeah. Give me the Chargers plus 2.5. All right. Again, we're just starting the list here. We'll go through what we like, what we don't like, where our risks are, where they're not at. Okay. Dolphins plus 1.5 week 1 at the Colts. Look, I'm not big on the Dolphins, but I am not big on the Colts at all. And now they're starting to get injuries, serious ones. Count me out. And look, again, I'm not buying into the Dolphins, but they've got talent. You're going to give me points? Yeah, they're at the Colts. I get they're on the road. They've traveled before. I don't think Lucas Oil is the. Hey, I'm not buying into the Colts. It's Anthony Richardson, Brian. All right, Cardinals minus 5.5 at the Saints. What do we think here? Cardinals are usually a pretty good first half football team. I think the Saints. I think the Saints could be in trouble. Now, look, I like Kellen Moore, and I like their quarterbacks, but, dude, the Cardinals, I mean, they're a team that's going to push for a playoff spot. We'll see if they do it, but I'm not buying into anything of the Saints this year. I'm not buying into any of it. Any of it. All right, next, the Broncos, minus 7.5 at home against the Titans. Sorry, Titans. This ain't going to be a good game for you. I think the Broncos defense is going to give Cam Ward and the Titans offense all kinds of problems. Cam Ward's first game, and he's starting on the road in Denver with elevation. I'm not buying it. I think the Broncos, the Titans have a decent defense. They had a top 5 defense last year, right? Weirdly enough, but the Titans aren't. This is not a good matchup. I'd take the Broncos minus 7.5 if it was played in Nashville. But yeah, game 1 for Cam Ward. And look, I've been seeing their practices. It hadn't been good. And I mean, that's just the whole team. The Titans are just not a good football team. There's a reason why they drafted number 1 overall. Yeah, Saints going to have the worst record. I think so, too. Like, the Titans will be a little bit better. Like, Cam Ward's a baller. I'm excited for the kid. His team stinks, and he's a rookie, right? Like, it's going to take time. But, like, that dude has done and said everything the right way. The reporters asked him the other day, they said, how's his team doing? He said, man, we're kind of mid right now. He said, but I'm working on it. Oh, man. Addison, AB, Colts versus Titans best record showdown. Yeah, I'm in for that. Let's do it. Let's do it. I think you're going to win that one, but, I mean, I can't not take the bet. All right, so, yeah, Broncos minus 7.5 versus the Titans, and then the Lions plus 1.5 week 1 at the Packers. Now, you saw in the preview video with NFL games, I'm big on the Packers, and this is nothing against it. But I'm not taking that much away from the Hall of Fame game. Now, again, you saw me 3 weeks ago on this show say the Green Bay Packers are going to be much more legit than people give them credit for. But, man, Lions plus 1.5? Addison said, I'm down to amend the bet. No. Don't amend it. I was just yapping. Like, no, don't amend anything. Just straight up. Straight up. Justin, Lions should smoke the Pack. Yeah, and that's why I bring it up, right? Like, we're just introducing it. We've got time. I haven't even placed these bets, right? So I just wanted to kind of introduce the way that we'll kind of, load it up, for each week and go. So this is kind of my starting point. Abby, I do have totals. I haven't played any, or I haven't listed any yet. I just went through like teams that, I liked with the spread. I'm going to do the totals tonight, and we'll talk about those tomorrow. And speaking of that, all right, I'm going to start putting together parlays too, because we got a couple weeks, right? And again, I'm not saying play all these. I mean, hell, the picks we just went through, like I haven't even played those yet. I'm just trying to set up the week of like starting off with things that we like, and then as we go through the week, we cross things out, add things in, all that, right? So here's a 5-leg parlay kind of based off of the previous screen, right? So 49ers money line against the Seahawks, Commanders money line against the Giants, Cardinals money line against the Saints, Dolphins money line against the Colts, Broncos money line against the Titans, plus 735. Brian said the AB5. Yeah. Matt said take the under with the Saints. I feel you on that, bro. Like, it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. Like, all my folks down there in Louisiana, it's going to be a lot of LSU watching. But, yeah. So, okay, so I bring this up here. Now, the biggest question, the two largest, would be the 49ers. Money line against the Seahawks. And then the Dolphins, money line against the Colts. Again, I'm not buying into the Dolphins in full. I think that they're a chaotic mess. But I don't know what people are seeing in the Colts. Like, and again, Addison, anybody, like, I don't say that negatively. The Colts will be better than the Titans. The Colts will be better than the Jaguars. I think they'll be the second best. But I mean, that's in the division. The division's bad. I don't know, man. We'll see. But that's just what I'm looking at right here, right? So it's just kind of a start. Again, it's just a start to get us some plays on the board, get our mind going for the week. Because obviously, once regular season gets here, we got Monday Night Football of the previous week, and then we're going right into the next one, right? Like, the NFL season is fast moving, man. Addison, okay, good. Yeah, I'm not offended. Yeah. And again, not that I have to say it, like, it's nothing ever personal. I mean, my team was the worst team in the league last year. Robert Bibbo, after losing 4K in the Super Bowl last year, I'm going to assume that the Chiefs and Mahomes is overrated, and I may just take the points. Who did the Chiefs play week 1? Chargers. So I got the Chargers right up here, and they play in Brazil. Yeah, they play in Brazil, man, which I don't know. Jim Harbaugh is going to go wild, having a blast out there. Hawk, don't know if San Francisco walking to Seattle week 1 with 5-6 started a D game. See, that's the biggest one. All right, so let me go back to it here. That's the biggest one, and that's why I listed it first because, I mean, look at it, minus 125, right? Like, Hawk's correct. You could take that one off. Now, I think it would drop the odds to probably in the 5s, I think. But I wanted to include it just for the look in the conversation, right? I agree. Like, that's the one that I'm the biggest concerned about. I'm not concerned, honestly, with any of the other ones, right? Again, nothing against the Giants, but I think the Commanders are better, and they're playing at home. Cardinals, I think they're much better than the Saints. I think they win. They win on the moon. Again, I'm not fully buying. I just don't know. I'm just not fully buying into the Colts. I'll roll the Dolphins. And then the Titans have absolutely no chance against the Denver Broncos. Survivor Pool. Yeah, see Zach Phelps. And I've got a feeling that the Broncos are going to be a heavy choice in week 1 against the Titans. Because remember, Survivor Pools, and we'll get the link up and all that. Well, it's not free because there's prizes involved. I'll get with Zach and we'll get all that info out. But yeah, we're gonna do a bunch of prizes. So there's a small fee, whatever the hell you call it, entry fee. That's what it is. But Hawk, don't sleep on Seattle. Agreed, and not like I wanted to include it for the look. But again, like this might be one to where we say, all right, man, like just get the risk out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm good with a plus. I don't know what it is, but plus 510 or whatever, right? Yeah. So okay. But again, just wanted to start that process. And we'll do the same for college football and all that. We've got time. I just kind of wanted to get it going because man, it's been a while since we bet football, and we don't have player props yet. But when we do, it's gonna be nice. But yeah, that's the NFL. Time to get some home runs. Big Jeff said, AB, I finally joined last night. I'm almost computer illiterate. Big Jeff. Number 1, thank you, brother. And number 2, man, so glad to see that it worked. And if you need anything with that, you let me know. Bibbo, probably better, but you let me know. All right, where are you going today? Because guess who's back? Aaron Judge. Today, plus 180. Kyle Schwarber. He hit 2 last night. This man is on absolute fire. On absolute fire. Ketel Marte, plus 325. Brent Rooker for Tizzle, plus 350. Vlad Guerrero for TJ, plus 375. Where are you going? All right, and I'll tell you this. We'll go through weather first before we make a choice. But I wanted to bring those up first so we could see it. Tizzle Vlad, 8 days of the week in Colorado, right? Big DC, Dan Clark. I'm going Judge or Freddie Freeman. Great choice. He's been on absolute fire, man. He had another one last night, man. And Jeff, man, it's so good. Just good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing okay, man. It's good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Justin, give me a tell. I think them D-backs just happy to be back home after the fire sale. He's a fan's for a favorite player. Yep, he is. And he been playing. And boys picking it up. We were talking about it, right? I'm proud of him. Okay, so here are the 5. Aaron Judge plus 180. Kyle Schwarber plus 200. Ketel Marte plus 325. Brent Rooker plus 350. Vlad Guerrero plus 375. Big Mo says, give me Christian Walker plus 450. Plus 450. Okay. All right. Let's jump into the weather. And we're not going to do, hey, jump into the crew. $5 a month. Scan that QR code. Man, I'll make you $5 today. Don't even worry about it. I'll cover that thing every month. Come have fun. All right. No weather sound today. Get right into it, baby. All right. Weather's kind of weird. All right. Astros and the Marlins. Again, Big Tony land down there in Florida. They did not get the memo that the rest of the earth is cooled. Temperature 89, feels like 98, 9% chance of rain, 6.5 miles an hour blowing in. A's and the Nationals. Temperature 80, feels like 82. No rain, 4.5 miles an hour blowing out to left field. Hey, I'm just telling you, right-handed pull hitters could mash today. This weather doesn't look like it's like, hey, we need to frame this. But I'm telling you, this weather could be awesome. Bibbo, I have to run. Everyone called in today, so I'm an army of one. Best of luck today, everyone. Bibbo, best of luck. Protect us all, buddy. Don't worry. It's only the entire United States that you've got to carry on your shoulders, big dog. Tony, it was 80 at 9 a.m. Oof. Look, man, going to 93 today. I'll say this, bro. I live in Tennessee, obviously, and this ain't exactly a cold state, but we ain't touching Florida. Florida, Tony, you guys are tough, man. It is not easy to live in Florida at times. It is a hot. Oof. Oh, man, it's hot. All right. Orioles and the Phillies. 83 degrees, feels like 84. No rain, 6.5 blowing out to left field. Great weather. Saw him go off yesterday. He can do it again. Guardians and the Mets. 80 degrees, feels like 79. 0% rain. 8 miles an hour blowing out. Look, Guardians and the Mets have had some awesome games already. Brewers and the Braves. Temperature 73, feels like 77. Precipitation 14%. Again, you got light rain, but I'm telling you, it is humid as hell. Do not let that feels like 77 fool you. Jinxie, crazy. It was 100 plus a week or so in Georgia. Now it's 67. I know, right? The same thing in Nashville. It's weird. It's weird, dude. It was 68 degrees. It was crazy. Now, I think that the rain holds off. You might get a little drizzle, but I think you're going to get a ton of humidity here. This could be a nice game, man. Reds and the Cubs, again, wind blowing in, man. You know how Wrigley gets down. 77 degrees, feels like 78. 7.5 miles an hour blowing in. That wind is no joke. Proceed with caution. Blue Jays and the Rockies. Temperature 96 degrees. 0% rain. 8 miles an hour blowing out. Well, actually left to right, really. But left-handed pull hitters. It's great. The total's 11.5. And I have no idea what to do with it. I mean, the Blue Jays scored, 15 runs yesterday on the Rockies alone? Crazy. Cardinals and the Dodgers. Out here in Liddy Land. California, baby. It's what you pay for. Love it. 75 degrees. Feels like 76. No rain. 5.5 miles an hour blowing out. Can't beat it. You really can't beat it, man. So there you go. Now, all right. So that's the start. That's weather. Let's go and get to the analytics. All right. Hitter versus pitcher historicals. So, dude, Giancarlo Stanton's been on fire as well. Most, you were all over him. He hit another bomb. He's got 4 off Nathan Eovaldi. Freddie Freeman, he's got 3 off Miles. James McCann has 2 off Yu Darvish. You see Xander Bogaerts, he has 2. Mookie Betts, he has 2. Austin Riley, he has 2. Christian Walker, he has 2. Corbin Carroll has 2. Ketel Marte has 2. Aaron Judge coming back, he has 2. I mean, you got star-studded in names today. Teoscar Hernandez, Randy Arozarena. I love watching Arozarena play, dude. That guy's aggressive at the plate. I respect it. Taylor Ward's got 1. Max Kepler's got 1. Benintendi's got 1. Alex Jackson. I thought that read Alan Jackson. Midnight in Montgomery. A Silver Eagle. Nancy Swanson. He's got 1. There you go, man. Jumping over to hits here. Did you see it? A lot of Yankees right out of the gate. Look at that. Judge, Stanton. They got some hits on old Eovaldi, baby. Ketel Marte, Freddie Freeman, Corbin Carroll, Christian Walker, Austin Riley, Fernando Tatis, Paul Goldschmidt, Manny Machado, Shohei Ohtani, Miguel Rojas, Carlos Correa. Dude, that is a list of names right there. A lot of D-backs. Yep. You want a list of names, man. There you go. Marcelo Zuna. He's alive. Jackson Merrill. Jake Cronenworth. Mookie Betts. Yeah. Dude, the Dodgers are all out of control. You're right. Like, the run scoring is just, it's weird, man. Bo hit 2 last night. I'm guessing he practically grew up in that ballpark. We continue to mash there. Rocky pitching looks worse than that. Yep. You are absolutely right. Liddy looks like a Dodgers, San Diego moneyline parlay. There we go. Yeah, Betts has been. That lineup is so weird because it's so flipping dangerous. Yeah, they really are. They are kind of on cruise control. Like, they're pros. They've all been there. You know, they're like, all right, pace yourself, boys. Pace yourself. Get healthy. Tizzle. Yeah, absolutely. They get healthy. Yep. Oh, man. But we'll see, though. There's some good baseball teams, man. This is going to be a fun rest of the year, dude. I'm excited. All right, hitting streaks. Andrew Vaughn is your leader, tied with Josh Jung and Giancarlo Stanton, all three with 10 straight games where they hit. Dominic Smith's got 9. Freddie Freeman's got 7. Salvador Perez, 7 straight games where they hit. Trevor Story, 6 straight games where they hit. Carlos Santana, 6 straight games. There you go, man. Bo Bichette, 5 straight. Shea Langoliers doing it for Tizzle, 5 straight. All right. Last 7 games, Major League Baseball filtered by home runs. I mean, Schwarber. Schwarber continues to be on this damn list, dude. Like, he just keeps firing, man. 4 home runs his last 6 games. Piguero, 4 home runs last 5 games. Trevor Story, 3 home runs last 6. Volpe's got 3 his last 7. Freddie Freeman's got 3 his last 6 games. These are home runs. William Contreras of the Brewers got 3 in his last 6. Jaron Duran, 3 over 5. Jordan Beck, big Vol there. Love. Mike Honcho, he's got 3 home runs last 6 games. Kerry Carpenter, 3 home runs, 6 games. Pete Alonso, 3 home runs last 6 games. So there you go. Major League Baseball. All right, let me get the picks back up here. And again, bear with me because we got a lot going on here. All right, so we're going to go to the bottom to the top. First, Chicago Pat. Paige Buckers over 18.5 points, plus 105. Kelsey Plum over 18.5 points, minus 110. All right, so the first 3 for me, the white ones. Giants, Pirates over 7.5. Guardians, Mets over 8. Brewers, Braves over 8. Those 3 are today. Ravens plus 4.5. They play on Thursday. That is for the NFL preseason. Week 1, Stanford, Hawaii, college football week 1, under 53.5. Fresno State, Kansas State, over 51.5 at minus 115. Okay, now we got the NFL out of the way. We got Major League Baseball out of the way. Talk some headlines. All right, number 1, Aaron Judge rejoining the Yankees today. Manager Aaron Boone says Aaron Judge will be activated by the Yankees on Tuesday when their captain is eligible to come off the 10-day injured list after being sidelined because of a flexor strain in his right elbow. Maybe the 2-time AL MVP slugger can help get them back on track. Manager Aaron Boone said after New York's 4th consecutive loss, 8-5 to the Texas Rangers, Judge will be available for the middle game of the 3-game series. Judge tomorrow, Boone said without elaborating when asked about his return. There you go. There you go. So Aaron Judge coming back today. Again, pay attention to it. Also, no. I don't know what the Yankees' schedule is after this series. But is he only DH? I think, TJ, that he is. I think. I don't know. But also, like, he'll play tonight, unless, he re-injures something. Knock on wood, we don't want that. But also be careful of see how he does tonight. And I'm not even talking about at the plate. I'm not worried about going 4 for 4 compared to 0 for 4. Don't care about that. Just that he gets out of the game healthy. Doesn't pull anything. You know what I mean? Get out there. Yeah. Stanton in the outfield. Oh, boy. Yep. When Judge plays, the Yankees score 3 to 4 runs consistently. Yep. They do. So there you go. And again, I bring this up. Everybody, we all know it that he's coming back today, but just be careful. Watch how he does tonight, and yeah, we'll see. Next headline here. Oh, okay. So I lied earlier. I said we got done with NFL and college football. We did not get done with college football. Yesterday, the coaches poll was released. Our first poll to start with of what we have in college football this season. So here's your top 25. Texas, number 1. 28 votes for number 1. 13-3 last year. Number 2, Ohio State. Those two play each other week 1. Penn State, 3rd. Georgia, 4th. Notre Dame, 5th. Clemson, 6th. Oregon, 7th. Alabama, 8th. LSU, 9. Miami, 10th. Arizona State, 11th. Illinois, 12th. South Carolina, 13th. Michigan, 14. Ole Miss, 15. SMU, 16. Florida, 17. Tennessee, 18. Indiana, 19. Kansas State, 20th. And then 21 through 25, we've got Texas A&M at 21. Iowa State at 22. That Iowa State-Kansas State game is going to be a lot of fun. BYU at 23. Texas Tech 24. Boise State at 25. So there is your top 25, and I'll pull it back to the top 5 here. So what do you guys think? I mean, again, it's just the coaches poll. We'll have a poll to start the season, or we'll get it a couple weeks in, but we'll have our AP and all that. And I mean, I think it's I didn't have any huge complaints. I don't have any huge complaints with this. If you're using something to just start, fine. Because there's going to be a lot of, upheaval. Tizzle, Penn State has a solid team, but Franklin never wins the big game, and Lawrence overrated. I know. It's weird. Dude, I remember when James Franklin was at Vanderbilt and won 10 games twice. Bender said, just friendly reminder, 3 national championship. The national championship comes through Columbus, Ohio. Yes, sir, it does, baby. Yes, sir, it does. God, I can't wait for that Texas-Ohio State game. I'm glad that we're on the over. I don't want to pick a winner. Texas is going to be good. Ohio State's going to be good. I mean, you see it right there. Damn, that's going to be a fun game. Hawk, Oregon, way too high. I'm interested about them. What do you got? Oregon at 7. Clemson and LSU play in week 1, the Battle of Death Valley. Yeah, I'm fascinated with Oregon. What do they look like? They got a lot of place. I sure like Dan Lanning, though. I'm a fan of him. He's a good football coach. But yeah, man, what's Clemson going to look like? Oregon, just talked about him. Alabama, they breaking in a brand new quarterback off a year that wasn't great. LSU, they got Nussmeier. Miami, they're breaking in a new quarterback. I mean, a lot of teams are doing it. Ole Miss breaking a new quarterback. So we'll see, man. Yeah, so that's the top 25 right there. Let's see. Tizzle. Oregon just reloads every year. They'll be good. Yeah. Dan Lanning recruits his ass off. Oregon getting a ton of hype because of all the 5-star recruits that are getting out of high school, but might be for a tough year. I agree. Yeah, it's going to be fast. I mean, they're going to be good, but we'll see. It all comes down to those margin games, man. Can anyone name the three teams currently that have 3 players in top 25 home run hitters? Phillies, Mariners, and Yankees, or Cubs? Phillies, Yankees, and Phillies, Mariners, Yankees. How close was I? Cubs, Mariners, Mets. Okay, there we go. Nice. That's good trivia right there. That was real good trivia. Okay. What else we got? Oh, stat of the day. Well, here we go. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Did it again. San Francisco Giants have hit the first 5 innings team total over in 8 straight away games. They're playing on the road again today. Them boys been crushing it, man. I think they had 4 runs in the first 5 last night. Nailed it in the 5th inning. Giants are hitting and not wasting much time doing it either, man. Absolutely crushing it. So there you go. That is your stat of the day. We've ridden this one for a couple of days now. It's been nice, man. I don't know where the Giants have really come from, but, dude, they've been crushing it. Rafael Devers included. Oh, dude, it's been real nice, man. It's been real nice. All right, let's get to the Howie Schwab crew play of the day because, dude, I am so bad with that. I always feel so bad when I hit end on the show, and I'm like, no, forgot to do it. All right. 2 games, 4 options here. Blue Jays, Rockies, over, under 11.5. Yankees, Rangers, over, under 8.5. Your winner is the Blue Jays, Rockies, over 11.5 at 57% is your winner. Second place, 23% was the Yankees, Rangers, over 8.5. So you're feeling it there. Blue Jays, Rockies, over 11.5 is your answer. Okay. All right. That's it. Everybody, we'll get out of here. Let you get on with your Tuesday. Like I said, we'll be live at 3 p.m. Eastern normal time. We'll start the crew exclusives next Tuesday, every week at 8 p.m. Eastern. Big Brian, I'll see you at noon, man. We get some golf stuff going. Also, hopefully get that done, and you should see a newsletter coming your way here pretty soon. We'll make sure to get some golf content in there as well. So everybody have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. We'll see you this afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern. Until then, best of luck. It's Cashie's Tickets. We'll see you soon. Thanks.
Who's got it better than us? Nobody!